What's up, guys? This is your hostess with the mostest, Steve Hyder, Gate City Sports Channel. And man, it just won't die. It just won't die. The Jalen Ramsey saga, it ain't over. It's definitely not over. And I got to tell you, man, looking at our secondary, and I know there's been a lot of fuss recently about, hey, maybe the injuries that we've suffered, especially to Ronald Darby, really kind of changes our ability to go out there and go get him. Bullshit. If there is an opportunity to go get Jalen Ramsey, we need to go make that deal happen right now. Let's get to the topic.
Jaguars cornerback Jalen Ramsey called in sick today.
Okay, so despite Jacksonville's victory last Thursday night, which in my opinion changed everything, changed the outlook at the time frame of when the Jaguars were going to trade Jalen Ramsey, I still think a trade is probably imminent because I don't think this relationship can be repaired. But if you're Jacksonville, you're probably not going to trade him while you feel like you're in contention. And the longer they stay in contention, in my opinion, the longer it kind of pushes towards the trade deadline. With that said, I think Jalen Ramsey got a sniff of that, and Jalen Ramsey does not want to be in Jacksonville. And I got to be honest with you, I think Tom Coughlin might be getting in over his head with this battle. I know a lot of the sports commentators and a lot of the basically these personalities are out there saying, "Oh no, you don't want to get into a battle of wills with Tom Coughlin." Yeah, if I'm Jalen Ramsey, I kind of do. Because to be real with you, you're not going to get rid of me before you get rid of Tom Coughlin. Let's call a fucking spade a spade. Coughlin's replaceable. If they can repair this relationship by getting rid of Tom Coughlin, it might happen. It's just a matter now, would Jalen Ramsey stay with this team if they got rid of Tom Coughlin? And I don't think he is. And I think they're going to stick with Coughlin, and Coughlin's going to have to make this deal.
His thing is, I believe he loves the ownership, but I don't believe he can stand Tom Coughlin.
In my opinion, what gets left out of these conversations is that, well, if they don't want to trade him, then there's nothing Jalen Ramsey can do because he's under contract. Bullshit. That's not reality. The reality is, as long as Jacksonville stays in contention, and the more he pulls, and he's not stupid, the more he pulls his shit, the more likely he is to get traded. Because the last thing you want is a guy who's going to become cancer in your locker room because he's clearly unhappy if you're in contention. I'm sorry. But the truth is Jalen Ramsey kind of has them by the balls as long as they stay in contention. They're not in contention, and they can make life hard for them, of course. But I don't think they have a choice. And if I'm Howie Roseman, I'm picking up the phone going, ring, ring, ring. Hey, Coughlin, would you like to keep your job? Let me help you out. Let me give you a fair market value for this kid so you can say you won this exchange. And let me give you someone that, if you feel like you're in contention, you can stay in contention. And we've got to get this done. And I'm going to be honest with you. If it's Sidney Jones, if it's Rasul Douglas, if it's 2 first-round picks, if it's a first and a third and a player, if it's a first, Rasul Douglas, a third round, and then a future pick in later draft, you got to. This kid is a generational talent. You got to go make this deal get done. And to me, every minute we wait and every game that goes by, it's a mistake. It's a big mistake with this kind of talent hanging out there. And I'm saying that Jalen Ramsey is the only way of improving the secondary, but he's the most known commodity out there right now that we know there's a real chance he gets traded for. Now, I would say this. You could definitely go and you could make a trade with Miami and you could pull out players there. You could pull out Howard from Miami. But with that said, Jalen Ramsey is the best corner in the league. I feel like you got to go make this deal get done. All right, y'all. That's all I got for you. Nice little update. I just kind of saw that. So, yeah, man. What do y'all think about Jalen Ramsey? Do you think that we should be getting this deal done? I do. I think that this puts us in the mix for we can shut down anybody. I think it's got to get done, especially with our defensive line struggling. That's the other part of this is our D-line is just not getting pressure right now because of the injuries. And I'll tell you what, we need a lockdown corner if we're not getting that kind of pressure. All right, y'all. You know what time it is. Like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Steve Hyder, Gate City Sports Channel. Peace, y'all. I'm out of here.